Hello guys, welcome to my channel. I am Samantha the Introvert. Today I want to give you my personal review on episode 3 of Love See the series. I already did my reviews on episode 1 and 2, link are in the description below, so without further ado, let's get into it. So we see Vivi wrapping up her scenes and she looking at her phone and is shocked. And whatever Vivi must have saw, it seems Kaimok sees the same, I guess. Then we see Tangrak walking on the beach and he got a call from Vivi. Tangrak told Vivi that he has been tired of getting non-stop calls and texts from Kaimok. But he knows Vivi too well to know that this is not an ordinary call. So it seems news and rumors spread that she did boob job and using it to take women's husband, which is clearly not true. So, for those of you who don't know, Vivi is an actress currently doing a drama, and that drama is inspired by one of Tongrak's novel. And since Vivi is in the drama, Homegirl called the writer himself to tell him the news so it doesn't affect anything. Vivi was heading out and she bumped into Kaimok and Kaimok dropped her phone, and when Vivi picked it up she saw on the screen about scandal. They went to a cafe where Kaimok gave Vivi a gift and Vivi thinks that Kaimok is making Vivi feel good because of the scandal. But Kaimok made it clear it is nothing to do with the scandal and she personally got it for Vivi. When Vivi spoke about the scandal, we see Kaimok was upset for Vivi. Seeing that Kaimok was upset for her sake got Vivi happy. Then Tongrak got a call from his sister saying that her daughter said she sees their father, which is the daughter's grandfather. And the way Tongrak spoke about the man, it seems their father was not very nice. And Tongrak told his sister to tell his niece that the next time she sees her grandfather, she should run away. After finishing all his work and he got nothing else to do, he texted Tongrak if he can stay with him, but Tangrak texted back saying he is too busy right now. So Mahasamut used the time and took Palm with him to see. After that, Mahasamut went home and checked his phone and noticed that Tangrak never got to text him or call him. The next day, while Mahasamut is underwater, all he could do is think about Tangrak. Well, we can finally say that Mahasamut has fallen very hard for Tangrak at this point, where he wants to see and be with Tangrak. So Mahasamut decided to grab Tangrak and bring him somewhere with him. Even though Tangrak was very stubborn, Mahasamut gave the boss look and Tangrak had to silence himself. Mahasamut ended up taking Tangrak to the beach with romance on top. Mahasamut knows how to set a mood. Laying on the beach at night while looking at the stars in the sky, what more can you ask for? This is what you call poor on a budget, and it still gives the same result as expensive stuff. Then Tongrak started opening up about his childhood and father, and how his mother bought his father with money, and that his mother was obsessed with his father, that when she gave birth to his sister, the mother thought it is a gift from their father. She named his sister, which means gift, and Tongrak was not very lucky. He said because he was born on an unlucky day. I guess if you look at it, they both told each other a piece of their past. You know, if anyone is passing, they would think that they're lovers, but they're just sex partners until Tangrak went off vacation. Then Kaimak ran into Vivi, who told her that she wants Kaimak to pretend to be her girlfriend so people will stop spreading rumors of her stealing men. And of course, Kaimok doesn't like this plan, but she didn't tell why she didn't like the plan. Instead, Homegirl hopped in her car and drove off. Mahasamut came up with the idea to go into the water. Let me tell you something. I don't know what workshop they went to, but this kiss is way better than the one they did in Love in the Here. This kiss has a lot of tongue action. Mahasamut is getting used to staying with Tongrak, Anyways, right now Mahasamut wants Tangrak to come and go to bed and cuddle, but Tangrak doesn't want to and orders Mahasamut to sleep without him. And the only reason he obeyed was because Tangrak told him if he doesn't, then he should leave. He looks so cute. Tangrak ended up finishing writing, but he wanted to make sure that Mahasamut is asleep. He wanted to make sure Mahasamut is asleep so he can cuddle, but turns out Mahasamut isn't asleep. Honestly, if Tangrak wanted to snuggle, all he had to do was ask instead of being uptight. Anyways, Tangrat went to one of Mahasamut's classes, and who gave Pete the shorts? It's too short. Tangrak is checking all these messages from Kaimok talking about Vivi, and poor girl seems stressed. While Tangrak, minding his own business texting, Mom here went to stick his nose where it shouldn't be. Then he started being the annoying and talkative person as he is. He started talking about Mahasamut as usual, but sometimes when Palm tells Tangrak stuff on Mahasamut, it's something very interesting. Tangrak started feeling hot and left to get some breeze. Mahasamut went for a cool water for Tangrak. But can we talk about all the hickeys that Mahasamut put on this boy's body? And because Tangrak was exposed, Mahasamut tries to get him covered, but Tangrak wasn't having it. So, because Tangrak wants to be exposed, Mahasamut told him about the marks. By the way, Mahasamut went to cover up Tangrak. Trust me, Fort is naturally like that. So, since Mahasamut has nothing to do, he asks Tangrak what and where he wants to go, and Tangrak said he wants to go to Mahasamut's place. Then we see these two acting, but after they're done, it would seem that they don't really get along, only on camera. Then we see Kaimok, who came to Vivi's set to give her something, but since she is there, Vivi let her know that Kaimok must act as her girlfriend because she told everyone about her. Okay, so Tangrak finally gets to see where Mahasamut lives. Let me tell you something, Mahasamut doesn't live in a high class place, but it's neat and clean. Better than my room. Anyways, Mahasamut spoke about his father and how he's glad he's not around his father anymore because his father was not so nice towards him in the stuff he likes. He said there was a time when he was 5, he went fishing with his father, and his father accidentally got a turtle in his fishing net, and the cruel man tossed the turtle in the water with the net. And because Mahasamut told his dad he should go back for the turtle to free it, his father picked him up and tossed him in the water and told Mahasamut that if he loves them so much, he should free them himself. And one of the workers on the boat dived in to save him, and because that worker did that, the father fired the worker. Next thing you know, Tongwat came to kiss Mahasamut as a way of comfort, then whisper in Mahasamut's ears to screw him. I feel like he said something different, but that's what the translation says. Mahasamut made it clear to Tangrak that his walls are paper thin, so Tangrak said if his neighbors are listening, he doesn't care. Tangrak is a pro rider, he was riding it good. Oh my god, Mahasamut is placing marks on top of the ones he did. After they done their little spicy deed, upon talking, Mahasamut said he wants to make plans to go somewhere with Tangrak, but then he realized that the day after tomorrow Tangrak is going home. Mahasamut started crying and begging Tangrak to stay and not to go back home, and Tangrak said he will stay. Of course, that part got him happy. Now it's the day he should leave, and Tangrak is speaking to Kaimak, but unfortunately it turns out Tangrak can't stay, and as you can see on Mahasamut's face, he's sad. Okay guys, that is the end of my review on episode 3 of Love See the series. Stay tuned for my review on episode 4, and as always, if you like my reviews, give them a thumbs up, subscribe, hit notification bell so you never miss any of my videos, and I will see you next time.